Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So Clash of Clans is one of Supercell's oldest games. It was released globally back in 2012, and even though it's been out for over 8 years, it is still an extremely popular game today. They've still been constantly updating the game, constantly keeping it fresh, and keeping its player base alive. And some of the things that they've added through these updates are actually things that are really cool, and I think there are some things in there that could be translated to Clash Royale as well. So the whole point of today's video, as you can read by the title, is we're going to talk about 4 things that are in Clash of Clans I think could definitely help out Clash Royale a little bit. But really quick, we got a sponsor. I want to give a big shout out to World War Dough for sponsoring today's video. You guys can check out World War Dough by clicking the link in the description down below or the link that's in the first pinned comment. And also, you guys can actually join my club in-game, the SolarFury Squad, if you guys want to go ahead and hang out with me. Oh, and also, this game's free. So this game is super cool and it's really fun to play, and it also has a lot of strategy involved with it. You have your own commander that you can actually move around the map anywhere you want to use the fight, and also the towers that you have their own special abilities in order to make the commander stronger. There are also some really funny taunts that you guys can actually use in battle to try to get into your opponent's head. And World War Dough actually recently just launched their Heroes update. And as a part of this Heroes update, you can unlock skins, and each of these skins have their own unique ability that you can use in battle, which is a extremely cool feature. In the future, World War Dough is going to be hosting a $25,000 tournament. So right now is the perfect time to pick up the game, so that way you can get good and compete for some of those really cool prizes. Season 5 of World War Dough is about to start as well, and with this new season, there are plenty of cool things that you can unlock to use in-game. These include new dances, new skins, and new avatars for those players that reach the highest ranks at the end of the season. And also, by using my link in the description, you guys have a chance to earn some in-game rewards. If you use my link and then join my club, the top 3 people in my club at the end of the month will be granted 1,000 diamonds to spend in-game. So be sure to use the link down below to download World War Dough, and once again, a major shout out to World War Dough for sponsoring this video. Now, normally I don't like to compare Clash Royale to other Supercell games because every Supercell game is its own game and each game has its own team that works on that own game. But since Clash Royale has taken things from Clash of Clans in the past, I feel like it's a fair comparison. Like, one example is the Trader from Clan Wars 2. This character right here was a figure in Clash of Clans, and they took it from Clash of Clans and they added it to Clash Royale in the Clan Wars 2 update. Also, the entire concept of Clan Wars is from Clash of Clans. That's where things like that started. So before we go ahead and get into everything, if you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, then please be sure to subscribe down below because I make all kinds of content related to all things Clash Royale. So subscribe. So we're going to start out by talking about magic items. So in the past, a lot of people were getting really tired of Clash of Clans because progression took way too long. Some of the upgrades in the game, especially in late game, took like multiple weeks to complete. And with that being the case, you know, a lot of people were just quitting the game because things took way too long. So in order to combat that, Supercell introduced magic items in the Clash of Clans. What these magic items would do is they would boost things around the base in order to make things faster. So basically what we can do is we can go ahead and click on the town hall right here, and we can click the magic items button, and we can see a lot of the different magic items that Clash of Clans has to offer. We have power potions, which can boost the level of your troops. We have resource potions that make your collectors and mines work faster. We have training potions, which increases the speed that you can train troops. There's hero potions, which boost the level of your heroes by 5. There's also books, and like this book of spells right here, it'll automatically complete an upgrade of a spell. We also have runes of elixir, runes of dark elixir, and then we have runes of gold, of course, and then the runes for the builder base as well. And you can use a rune and it'll fill up your entire storage with that resource. So an example, rune of elixir, I will use that right here. And as you can see, my elixir bar is now to the max. And also another example of how these magic items work is with this training potion. I can use it right here. And as you can see, it will boost my barracks and my dark barracks and also my spell factories. So that way I can make stuff faster. So in my opinion, I think that adding magic items would help a lot with Clash Royale. Progression in Clash Royale is one of the things that has been lacking, and if they can add magic items similar to these in Clash of Clans to help players progress faster in Clash Royale, then I think a lot of people would come back to the game, and it would also make a lot of people, you know, want to stay. Like, one example is they could add magic items to help you unlock chests faster, maybe doubling the unlock speed of a chest. Or what they could do, they could add a magic item so that way your war deck cooldown is like half as long. I think that last one may be a little bit too overpowered though. One really cool magic item that they could add to Clash Royale would be like the power potion from Clash of Clans, in which it would would boost your card levels. They could add a potion in which you could choose one card to boost to your king tower level for a period of 24 hours. Basically, this is like the card level boost that's already in the game, except you actually get to choose the card that you want to boost, but it is for a shorter period of time. And also they could add like a super rare version in which you could use this to choose one of your deck slots to boost your king tower level for 24 hours. And I think that would be extremely cool. Next up, we're going to talk about Super Troops. So Super Troops are actually a relatively new addition to Clash of Clans. Normally they appear over here, but you unlock them at Town Hall 11, and since I'm a Town Hall 10, I actually don't have them unlocked yet. And also there you guys can see there's a little trader guy that's in Clash Royale. I told you, it's from Clash of Clans. And with him, he brings daily deals in which you can buy potions and magic items, but we've already moved past that. Let's move on. So basically what a Super Troop in Clash of Clans is that you can spend Dark Elixir in order to boost your normal troops up to a Super Troop level for a certain period of time. I believe they actually just updated it so that way it's 3 days per boost. Although since Dark Elixir isn't in Clash Royale, this would be most likely either through gold or for a certain amount of gems. So I think adding Super Troops to Clash Royale could really add another level of strategy. It would definitely help switch up a lot of decks that have been popular, and it would help make the meta a lot more fresh. Like a lot of Super Troops in Clash of Clans have many different uses than their normal troops. Of course, there are those Super Troops that have, you know, the same uses as their normal troops, like the super wall breakers and the normal wall breakers. They perform the same task, you know, they go and break walls. But like in the case of the baby dragon with Clash of Clans, when you boost that up to a super troop, it turns into basically what an inferno dragon is, and those two things have completely different uses in the scheme of raids in Clash of Clans. So I definitely think if it's the case in Clash of Clans, it will have a similar effect in Clash Royale. And also it would allow room for so much more expansion in Clash Royale in the future, because there are so many cards in Clash Royale that they could make into super troops. Like what they could do is with each new season, they could introduce like 1 or 2 new super troops, and they could do that for an extremely long time to keep things fresh. Now, the next topic is one that's been brought up in the Clash Royale community for a very long time, really since like 2017, and that is the concept of adding heroes in the Clash Royale. So in Clash of Clans, there are 4 different heroes. I currently only have 2 of them, the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen, but there's also the Grand Warden, which you unlock at Town Hall 11, and the Royal Champion, which I believe is Town Hall 13. It may be Town Hall 12 though, I'm not sure. So each of these heroes in Clash of Clans have their own unique ability that separate them apart from each other, and it definitely makes attacking in Clash of Clans much more interesting. And I feel like if heroes were added to Clash Royale, it would probably do the exact same thing. The only issue with heroes is that I feel like it would be a really complicated thing to implement into Clash Royale, and I feel like that's the main reason why they haven't done it so far. Would they be an entirely new rarity? Would they be an entirely different entity separate from cards? How much elixir would they cost? There's just so many variables when it comes to heroes in Clash Royale. So here's what I would do with heroes if they were added to Clash Royale. I would make it so that way each deck slot in Clash Royale can have 1 additional hero along with it. So you would have your normal deck, which would be 8 cards, and then you would have an additional slot for a hero in which you can choose what hero you want. So it's like you have 9 cards, but at the same time, not really. And so how it would work in game is that the heroes would actually be separate from your deck slot. So that way you would always have it in your starting hand, and it would always be in cycle as well. Although after you play the hero in game, it will have a 45-second cooldown. So that way you can only use it like 3 or 4 times during a match, and you have to be really smart about how you use it. Although in terms of balancing the hero, I have no idea in terms of balancing the hero. I tried to think of a lot of things, but everything I think of is either extremely underwhelming or extremely overwhelming. So if Supercell does decide to add heroes to Clash Royale, then I'll leave that part to them. And so this last point doesn't really have to do with making Clash Royale necessarily better, but it's just something that I would like to see in the game, and that is sceneries. Again, this is a very recent thing that was added to Clash of Clans, but basically you can change the scenery of how it looks around your base. Like all these trees on the outsides and stuff like that, you can change in how that looks. And they actually just added a scenery a couple days ago from the recording of this video. So you click on your town hall, you press change scenery, and I actually bought the pirate scenery. This cost $7 in game, and there was another scenery that I wasn't able to get my hands on, but I got my hands on this one. And as you can see, it just freshens up the look of the base, and it just makes it look so much cooler. We have like a beach over here. We have this really cool skull right here. We have like a bay over here. There's a little tower over there, and it just makes things look a lot cooler. And so for Clash Royale, I think this would be a cool little thing to like add to your home screen or something. People love customizability in general, so I think adding an extra level of that to Clash Royale, with that being sceneries, would be super sick, and I think a lot of people will be a fan of it. I think that's one reason why the past Royale has been such a big success, contrary to belief, because you get an exclusive tower skin every season with the past Royale, and you also get an exclusive emote as well. Those are 2 customizable things. And so yeah, that's that. Leave any comments down below of some cool things from Clash of Clans that you think Clash Royale could use. These are the 4 things that I would add to Clash Royale if I were like a developer, but I want to know what you guys think as well. But anyway, gamers, that's going to be it for today's Clash Royale video, and if you guys did enjoy, then be sure to leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also, if you are new here and you like what you see, as I said earlier, then be sure to subscribe down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. But anyway, gamers, it's your boy SolarFury signing off. Peace out, guys. Have a nice day.